When I approach you to bring business,
Business.
yeah, maybe I need you for a show.
Yeah.
We've already talked about why people shouldn't allow gospel musicians, especially, shouldn't allow the church to use them, but then they shouldn't be able to make their case. You talked about, I think, was it the credit balance thing you mentioned in the past interview I think I watched. But then, when it comes to business, what approach do you use? Are you coming in as that pastor, so you go like, oh, Nyamejuma na share, so you let's do maybe a barter trade, or I'll perform for free, or let's say, oh, I won't charge you much.
Yeah.
There's something. How do you go about that transaction?
Yeah. So as a matter of principle, I don't front transactions. I have a team.
Yeah.
Pearl and my management team deal with those kinds of things, but we are very balanced people.
Okay.
Very, very balanced. It's not a one size fits all thing for us. We'll examine what the people are that are calling us, what they are expecting of us, and we strike a good balance. So it's for me, the impact is more important to me than
the financial gains,
monetary gains.
Okay.
The moment you put money ahead of the gift that you carry and your assignment, you are bound to go down. That's what I believe.
Okay.
What I carry, money can't buy.
Yeah, that gift.
So I won't let money stand in the way of what I carry.
Awesome.
Yeah. But in the same vein, I work with musicians. You asked me to come for an event. My standard team is a team of 10, 3 singers, 5 musicians.
Okay.
That's the standard team. That's not even the recording team. You know, that's the barest minimum we can come with. A manager and myself. If we are going outside of Accra, there's a driver that drives us if we need to transport the whole team by bus, you know. So, and these are A-class musicians.
Yeah.
You know, and you need to pay them well, you know. So there has to be, you know, a delicate balance between the money side and the ministry side.
So considering your reserved nature and the way you really sit back and, you know, observe, because I think if it's not about the show, or maybe let me say church, we hardly see you out there like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't it affect your visibility as an artist? Because what they say lately, attention is currency.
Yeah.
So always reserved in your corner, minding your business.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect your visibility.
If you look at it the business way, it does. Of course, I mean, you are a musician.
Yeah.
People must see you do your thing. But if you look at it the ministry way, not at all.
Okay.
Jesus didn't need media attention.
Okay.
He was media attention.
I get it. I see. He was a media attention,
Yes.
right?
He enters.
He was a focal point.
He enters a city. All he has to do is to heal one leper.
And it goes out there. So you believe that your reputation precedes you.
Let your work speak for you. For example, 2 years ago, there was a lady who testified about how that my music in the theater, she was undergoing surgery. Her story was this: she wanted the fruit of the womb, praying with the husband, took some time. Somebody introduced my music to them. They said, you need to listen to Akesse Brempong. They started religiously listening to the music and praying with it. She conceived. Now, in the middle of the conception, I think 7 months into the conception, she sometime within the conception, she said that the baby would not kick. And then the doctor examined her and said that in 24 hours, if you don't feel the baby kick, we must operate upon you and take the baby out. They said, oh, the husband started playing my music to the baby, and the baby would kick. They would play all kinds of music. They would not hear from the baby, but when they play my music, the baby kicks. So they started playing my music for the baby when they don't hear the baby kick. And I think after 7 months into the thing, One night she got something abruption. The medical people would understand, and they called the doctor. Doctor, come to the theater. Let's operate. You take the baby out. You can conceive another one. So they went in there. The surgery was done. The doctors were about closing up the wound, and they placed the baby in some bowl. That thing that they place dead babies in. I mean, closing up the woman so they can just dispose the baby of. Then the husband remembered that this baby used to kick to
response to Akesse's songs, yeah.
So this baby must kick to the song.
Wow.
So he reached out for his phone and started playing my spontaneous worship song. And he said 1 minute into it, the lifeless baby came back to life.
Wow.
It was in Kumasi. And they brought, it wasn't like they brought me the boy. He was about 2 years then.
Oh, he had grown?
Yeah, awesome. He had grown then. And I saw him, you know. So those things are currencies, like you say.